Hi everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am great, tired, but a really productive trip to Kansas City for K-State basketball, for seeing friends, for the K-State family. More on that in a bit as I spend my DD today saying I told you so. Make sure you're following along this YouTube page. Hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you a dime. Helps us out a lot as we continue to grow and grow. Help us get to 7,500 subs by the end of the year. That's our goal. We'll see if we hit it. Also, make sure you subscribe to GoPowercat.com. Head on over. Really cool special on an annual right now. Playing in Kansas City. Jerome Tang wasn't sure about why his team was playing in Kansas City. And I think that's measured from his own experiences when Baylor would go on the road to neutral site games. I don't know when they did it or how they did it, but I'm imagining not many people showed up because that's just the nature of Baylor basketball. Baylor does not have a big fan base for hoops, even though they've been successful and won a national title. Their new arena that they're building will be under 10,000 seats. So this is a whole new world for Jerome Tang. So before going to Kansas City, he said he'd prefer to play neutral site games where they are recruiting. Well, I'm going to call him out on a couple things. As I pointed out before the game, more than 10,000 K-State fans showed up. The attendance was over 13,000, and there were quite a few Nebraska fans there, but not 3,000. It was really well attended by K-State fans. But this game isn't just about going to Kansas City. In some ways, every holiday now, Kansas City K-State fans get to have a family reunion of sorts at the T-Mobile Center, and that's pretty cool. But also, this program hasn't recruited Kansas City well enough. It really pained me to watch players from the Kansas City area come into Bramlage Coliseum and play against K-State, knowing that these players were good enough to help K-State and they hadn't been recruited on a serious level. It seems like the talent was always better somewhere else according to the previous staff, and while they sniffed around some Kansas City kids, they just didn't have a lot of luck and didn't put in a lot of effort. Well, Derek Walker, that plays for Nebraska, came out of Kansas City. He went to Tennessee originally and to Nebraska. And that's exactly the kind of kid that should be playing at K-State, a kid that has really helped Nebraska, and K-State did a good job slowing him down. I think Jerome Tang will recognize now that playing in Kansas City has its worth, has its value, has its purpose. I hope K-State can keep Wichita in the mix, but he'll be going back to Kansas City with a big smile. That same smile you saw when, after he shook the opposing team's hands, he did the Wabash Cannonball for the students. Man, it's good to be covering K-State basketball, and it was great to see friends in Kansas City, all of them wearing purple.